In this week's tech tip, we're going to go over how to place holes in your wall panels. First thing I will do is I'm going to select an element and then go into its properties. We're going to hit the miscellaneous tab and we're going to scroll down to the hole series command. First thing we'll need to do is we'll need to create our hole types. These are the hole types that we currently have. So I'm going to select the round hole and I'm going to name my hole type. If I'm outputting my wall panels, I will need to make sure I put a CNC code there. And here are the include member types that we're going to include with this hole type. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to remove my cripples and my typical studs. I'm going to hit add to add my hole type to the list. Hole types are project based, so if you're going to save this in your template, you need to make sure you export your hole types information and import it throughout your other projects. You can also edit the hole type shape that you're currently using. And now what we're going to do is we're going to add the holes to our wall panel. So we do have a couple of options. We have ones for horizontal spacing, center bay, and also just by offset. But for this example, we're going to be using a vertical spacing. So first thing we'll need to do is we'll need to figure out our justification. Are we starting our holes from the top of the panel or from the bottom of the panel? And if we're starting from the bottom of the panel, what is my first offset? And then what is the spacing after that? So my first offset is going to be 12 inches. I'm going to start my justification from the bottom, and then after that my spacing is going to be 2 feet. We're going to add the hole type that we just currently created. We're going to hit the add button, and then you'll see it's on the list here. We're going to hit save, and we're going to hit OK to get the holes to model. Now if we zoom into one of our members, you'll notice we have some holes. If we did want to change any of the information, what we can do is select an element, go into our Structsoft tab, go into Tools, and we can edit our hole series through here. So you'll notice that the same dialog box pops up. So what we're going to do is we're going to add the holes to our studs and cripples. I'm going to update my hole series. I'm going to hit save, close, and I'm going to regenerate my panels. And you'll notice that we're going to have holes now in our cripples and studs. So in this week's tech tip, I went over how to place holes in your wall panel.